What's up, everybody? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Jug here with our Week 9 matchup here going against the Philadelphia Piplups and JJC002. This is a very important matchup for the regards of both of us. If one of us wins, I think only one of us needs to pick up one win in the last 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure to clinch the playoffs. Loser of this game pretty much is going to be guaranteed out, or pretty much has to win out to make playoffs. So I'm really hoping to do what I can do. But if you guys can't hit the like button if you haven't already, subscribe to join the Shocker Crew today because you'll be feeling with the King of the Crew. So let's go ahead and just get into it. So in this matchup, JJ brought exactly what we expected, but he did bring Jirachi over Gengar, which was understandable because, you know, Gengar is a problem. I do regret not thinking about putting Shadow Ball on my Uxie and putting Dark Pulse on Ninetales now. I really do regret that, and you're going to see that in this match. That's going to actually kind of pressure my team. But there's going to be a lot you see in this matchup, and let's just say it's not fun for JJ. So let's just go ahead, let's get into this battle, and let's get into it. So I go ahead and actually start off the lead off with my Jolteon, as I was expecting, yes, that lead. But then we get turn 1 crit. So I was expecting him to lead off with something like either something like Ditto, Lopunny, or something like that. So I wanted to be able to have ways of just trying to be able to hit them. And we created Zapdos turn 1. So that's very good. So he returns here as he goes right into Ditto. And here's where the chaos begins. So Jolteon just raw killed Ditto because Ditto is a normal Pokemon. And in all honesty, I think he was just sacking Ditto off to me because Ditto was not going to be able to constantly has to click the move transform. So you see, when he was doing his sets and he checked it roughly 10 minutes before the battle, for some reason when he rechecked it again and fixed around because there was a few illegal things on his team, for some reason, Imposter got replaced, some of his moves were changed on his Mons, and some of his Mons were missing 2 attacks. So there was that. See, 2 of my Mons are missing moves, 2 of my Mons have the wrong ability, and 10 minutes ago, the team was correct. And since we had just started the battle, there is a technical battle rule where you cannot switch, you cannot restart the battle. Some places are definitely strict on that. I should know, I've been some of the victims of that. I have lost games because of that. And I would have been that guy to personally restart the match, but don't consider me, you know, like a jerk or anything, but I kind of needed the win, so I, in a way, was going to take advantage of this opportunity to try to win the game easily. So he's going to Draining Kiss, do about 39%, so I'm going to do a Thunderbolt, and not do as much as I was expecting. I have no idea what this Comfey set was. I had literally no idea what this set was. He goes for another Draining Kiss right here to get some health back. Instead of clicking Flare Blitz, I make a bit of a misplay here, and I actually click Bulk Up here. Now, what I should have done here was click Flare Blitz instead of Bulk Up, because if I had clicked Flare Blitz instead of Bulk Up that turn, I was still roughly around this amount of HP, or at least around to between 20 and 30%. But that does invite something like Toxapex to come in, it invites Lopunny to come in. But with Comfey down, I was pretty much free with some of my mons, so I went a little there. In comes the U-turn, which kind of wish I had stayed in now to sack Darm at that point. He's going to Roost, as I am going to go for the Iron Head, and I believe I got a crit. No, that was a resisted hit, by the way. That was a resisted hit. That proves how strong Arthur is. I bring in Ninetales here, as he actually goes for a smart play and U-turns on me right there, which was a really good strong play right there. I bring in Uxie, as he's going to get his rocks up here, which means Darmanitan's dead, which means this is going to be a 5v4 matchup here. In comes the Zapdos. I first get, I believe this is where I get a crit right here, or a Spadef drop. No, I got a crit. No, here's the crit. And then he had to talk about hacks all day, and guess what happens? He gets a Spadef drop on his thing. I don't know what you want me to do. I wasn't trying to hack this man, but he's gonna U-turn on me right here, as I'm gonna U-turn on him. I'm gonna bring back my Jolteon, and this is a free Thunderbolt, and I'm pretty sure the Toxapex was one of those Mons that had was missing 2 moves. So basic, get rid of the Toxapex. Jolteon picking up 2 kills, which is why he's proven to be my mascot boy. So right here, I have to sadly sack off my Jolteon. I go for Thunderbolt here as he's going to U-turn. Thunderbolt did a massive clean damage I was hoping for. And he did prove he was adamant with that fake out damage. So he's going to U-turn here. I believe I'm going to set... No, I go for a U-turn of my own. I go right into Ninetales, and right here I had a big choice to make here. I could either go for a Blizzard right here, Aurora Veil. I do end up choosing to go for the Aurora Veil. I thought the Aurora Veil was much more better, as he comes to Psychic. And right here, as I Whirlpool the man, I'm going to click Scald, and yeah, I burned him. I don't know what you want. Then this right here is just stall right here. Pair song here, U-turning. And what I decided to do is I actually stayed in there. So I'm going to go Blizzard here. Low Ninetales picks up the Snicks KO right here. In comes Mega Low Punny. I'm going to sack off my knowledge here as he's going to go for the close combat here. I am going to go into my boy Arthur here. Arthur is going to click that U-turn right there. Now here, I really kind of wish I had changed the play here. Right here, I should... Actually, let me think here. 78%. Let me see how much I take from the damage on rocks here. Oh, actually, let's go. Let me just see how much damage I took from rocks. I took 13%. So U-turn right there. Let me look at 13. 13, it would have been down to 78 again. So 78. How much was that? Yeah, I think that would not have mattered. Close combat at max of 73%. So if he, as long as he kept me just like around mid to high 60s, he won the game. So yeah, he's unfortunately gonna pick up the win. And honestly, I'm not gonna feel bad at losing this matchup because I literally just hacked this man to like just literally to front and back of this entire match. Like if I had won this game, it was gonna be dirty. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not mad that I lost because he deserved the win after all the hacks he was getting, all the stuff he had to go through. Also, please don't be offended with him saying, "Oh my god, I didn't think this was possible." He was just really excited that he was able to make the big comeback, especially for all the hacks I put him through. And in all honesty, I think in the end made some misplays. I think not having a Aurora Veil on I'm not Aurora Veil, Dark Pulse on my Elsa, which I should have kept on there. I probably should have taken off Blizzard since I did need to worry about anything else really. I think Dark Pulse was really, really good. I probably should have made Darmanitan Scarfed, or I should have just been more offensive with it. Maybe I should have just sacked off my Jolteon and then just went for Sheer Force Life Orb Flare Blitz, knock that thing, and if Toxapex comes in, I just bulk up in front of it and click Earthquake, or I Flare Blitz and stuff like that. But also, I think being Scarf Darm would have actually been really good because Scarf Darm pretty much just beats everything on his team. The only thing would have been if he was locked into Iron Head or Psychic, Sudden Headbutt, but as you can see, he was more of a bit of a defensive special set, it looks like, with rocks, so I don't know, but and I'm not mad I lost this matchup. I'm a little upset though because I think I could have won this game if I had just did a little different and if I just went with my gut instead of what I had. By the way, if you missed it, he actually had Thunder on Zapdos, so he was trying to use his Zapdos to abuse my rain, which I knew he was coming. But if again, that means his last move had to have been Hurricane, or else he just doesn't, because he would have spammed Heat Wave on me if he had Heat Wave, but since I knew he was going to counter Rain, actually I should have also switched up my Escavalier with having probably a Rock type move in case I needed that, but you know, man, I also wish I wish I had put Knocked Off on there. If I had put Knock Off on there and not instead of Metal Burst, and I knocked off Rachi as it came in, I think I won this game. Because then it comes down to the fake out damage, and then from there, which it is a roll, like, then it's like probably about a 60-40. 60% of my favor to live, 40% for his favor to kill. So it could have came down to the wire. It could have came to the wire. I kind of wish I made Ninetales with Specs or Scarf as well, so it could have been very much important for late game. But hey, man, you win some, you lose some. In the end, I was glad this was still a fantastic game. I was really happy this was a great game still, even for all the hacks. So GG's to JJ. He deserved the win, definitely after all the hacks. So I'm now in a position where I have to win out. If I lose one of my two games, I think I could still make playoffs, but it's going to base it off if I win my last week's and then differential. And then vice versa if I win week 10 and have to do week 11. So there's that. But we'll find out next time. But if you guys can, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and Phil Shock and Nancy Hedgehog. I'll see you guys later. Peace.